Good morning, everybody. I look crazy. I know I just woke up. I try to wake up early in the morning, try to clean these fences, save some coins. So here's my fence in the back. They're super, super dirty. And yes, I can pay somebody just to power wash it, but I figured since I'm not really doing anything, this will be a great workout, a great learning process for me, and also a great saving project. So here I am saving coins. Yes. To start off, all the supplies that I needed today was a bucket and a little measuring cup, a ROUNDUP 1-gallon plastic handheld sprayer, CLOROX, and a polyfiber push brush. Here I am opening the ROUNDUP box and trying to put it together, and honestly, I had no clue how to put it together. I read the direction, but it was just not making sense to me. So I did have to FaceTime my brother, and he kind of like walked through on how I'm supposed to put it together. So here I finally figured it out, and I'm going to mix this mixture in it. So I'm going to do half Clorox, half water. Here I'm pouring the water. And I also realized that I poured too much. So I'm going to remove some and pour it back in the Clorox bottle. Here I'm testing it out, trying to figure out how it works. So apparently you're supposed to pump up and down just to get it to start working. So now I am ready to go. Here's the full view of my white fence. Yes, I know it is so dirty. It's 3 years in the making. I never even thought to get it power washed or clean ever until the other day. I was cutting my own grass and I was like, oh my gosh, this wall is so dirty. So here I am starting on the first fence. I'm trying to get a hang of it. So at first I was like pumping and leaving the sprayer down on the grass and then spraying, and then I was just thinking I would just spray all the fences and then go back and scrub. As you can see, this is what the fence looked like without me scrubbing at all. It was doing its own cleaning by itself. So once the Clorox soaked in, it automatically cleaned the fence. However, my mildew and whatnot was so deep on it that I knew that I had to go back and scrub. So one thing I realized was because my wall was dry by the time I took the brush to scrub, I felt like, hey, let me try to wet it again and then use the brush and go back over it. That way it's easier for it to just come down. Right here I'm using a brush and it is so easy for me to just go scrub it. It's less work. Once I was done scrubbing, I took some water and I just poured water on the fence. My water hose would not reach the fence, so I know you're probably like, why didn't she just use the water hose? Yes, so I had to take the water hose, put the water hose in the bucket to fill the bucket up with water, and then use that cup to throw the water on the fence. I'm kind of like a perfectionist, so anytime I saw a spot, I went back over it until it was like crystal white. I was not playing. So here I decided, hey, if I don't make a plan, I will be forever cleaning these fences. So I said I'm gonna tackle 2 fences at a time. Spray both, so while one is soaking in, I'll spray the other one so that one can soak in, and then go back to the first one and brush it, then brush the second one, then throw the water and continue on with the other 2. That was my game plan and I stuck to it. Because of that, I was surprised that I got done as fast as I did. I will say one thing, this was absolutely a workout. And I wish I had wore like a waist trainer, because all that going down, getting the bucket, scrubbing, that was some hard work. I told myself I know I'm going to feel it in the morning. But surprisingly, I didn't, so I'm a happy camper. So this right here is before, and these are the ones that I've already did. 5 down, and 7 more to go. I'm almost done, but I am getting a hang of it, and it's looking nice and shiny and just beautiful. Yes. So once I got the hang of it, I was literally like a superwoman. I was just going so fast and nobody could stop me. And the funny thing about right here is I did not know that it was a dog next door sniffing around. So when I actually saw the dog, it frightened me a little bit. So I did stop for a few seconds. So he was the only thing that was able to stop my superwoman powers. So yeah, I did not want to be spraying the dog, so I did take just a few seconds until he walked back. So this was the last 3 fences. I did it in about an hour and a half, and it absolutely was worth it. I did not pay nobody. I think overall I probably spent like under $30 for things that I can forever use. And the next time I do it, the only thing I will have to spend money on is the actual Clorox. I only used 1 Clorox gallon, so I still have 1 left to go. I'm single and it's quarantine time, so I did have all the time in the world to try to figure this thing out, and I did. I am more of a hands-on, do-it-yourself type of person, so this was one of the things that I enjoy doing, especially seeing the final product. I loved it. One more look of my before and after, and to think I only use half Clorox, half water. It did the job. For this to be my first time doing it, I feel like I did a wonderful job. Sometimes you don't need a man to do whatever you need to get done. You hear me? So that is all for you guys. I hope to see you next video.